So I will tweak the workflow, the global ranking workflow a little bit in order to perform cohort analysis in this case. So because the global ranking, it just uh, cohort by global. So in this case, I just want to take the mean uh, of the month. So this one will be the the first contribute customer first contribution date, and then you take the max, and then you have the last customer last contribution date. Okay, so after you take the mean and the max already, then in here you can just bring the first and the last over the original table, and then you can just recognize the revenue by the first contribution date, which is the cohort. Okay, so let us select the first contribution date here, and then everything else will be the same. Uh, Let us also take the month out instead of the FY, and then see the difference in this case. So the I have to change. I have to sort by customer first contribution date. So let us see how the thing work in this case. Okay, so sorry, this one I need to tweak one thing, which is the mm, to remove the null value. So and the length of the value. Uh, Sorry, uh, and the value is not now basically. Okay, so this one is just to get rid of the null value, which is for the uh, okay, so let me remove the total in here just to remove to clean the views a little bit, and as you see. Okay, so this one give you the cohort analysis of the customer by two categories. The first one is by two KPIs. The first one is the sale, and the second one is the volume. So the cohort analysis is very easy to read in this table, in this case. So this cohort start in January 23 and then contribute from 23 onwards. Same thing. This start in July 23, which is July, and then contribute from. Uh, okay, so I think this one is here. Okay, let me highlight the whole thing. Otherwise, I also don't know how to read this table. From July 23 onwards, and then until the end. Okay, so you're supposed to see the triangular shape of the cohort analysis, and you're supposed to see two triangles. In this case, for the sale, one for sale and one for the volume. If you have the ASP, then you will have the third one. Um, for the third triangles in this table. Okay, so yeah, that's the quick way to perform the cohort analysis in this case. You can do the same thing by market as well. I think in this case it doesn't make sense by market, because I think all the customer will have the in one market, so it doesn't make sense. But if assuming that you want to, you can still do it. So again, one more time, just take the mean of the time to be the this one will be the customer first first contribution date by market, and then the second one will be the customer contributes last contribution date by market as well. Okay, so this means that in one customer, if they in Indonesia maybe contribute in this month, but then the next month they will buy in maybe Malaysia. So you will have 2 days for one customer. Okay, so that's how it works. But if they specify the customer by market, then it won't change. Each customer won't change the first contribution date. So, okay, so again, I want to bring these two column over the data, and then after this, I will have uh, the customer by market as in here. So let me show you the output, and then you can see. So this one is the first contribution date and last contribution date by market, and then everything else the same. Again, I want to recognize the revenue, the same thing by market. But then in this case, I just copy the view from the previous, and then I check the market in here. So everything else is the same, but except for the market. And I want to sort by the market in front, and then by the KPI, and then by the customer first contribution date. Okay, so let us see the result and then understand the method. Okay, so in here, you can see the Indonesia part. You have the sale block of the Indonesia, and then you have the volume as well. So basically, for each market, you have two blocks. Okay, so the same thing happened with the Japan. You can see Japan here, volume and then sale as well. So for each block, then you can see the triangular shape again. So this is the sale in Japan, and then this is the volume for in Japan. So if I have to read this one, this 600, I would read like cohort Jan 23 of Japan. The sale in Jan 22 will be 600, and the volume will be 173. Okay, so that's how you read the table. This will be a little bit more complicated than this. This one you only have the cohort, and then you have the KPI, but this one you have the market inside as well. Okay, so guys, that's a quick fix from just local ranking to to cohort analysis.